Hello everyone, how are you all? So guys, if you remember, in my last video I talked about modal verbs, and in that video I put in only one set of modal verb, and that was can and could, right? So today, of course, in this video I will put the link of my last video in my description box so that you can relate to all the modals in a set, right? So I will create one playlist so that it would be easier for you to pick up one set of modal verb one by one, and then you can master it. So in the today's video, guys, what the set that I'm going to pick is will and would, right? Even these are those modal verbs that people generally use it interchangeably and not able to understand where exactly in what situation they need to use it, right? So guys, when we talk about will, so there is a condition when you need to talk about future, right? In that case, the only option that you have in the modal list is about will, like it's will, right? For example, I will go to the store. Okay, so this shows that it's a future thing that you are sharing in a present, that yes, we will go to the store, right? And if there is a condition if the situation is that when you need to give a promise to the other person, in that case also will is an option that you need to choose, right? For example, I will help you. So these are the only two ways where you are going to use will options. Okay. So now coming to the past form of will, and that is the would, right? Rather, I would say it's a past brother. Brother of will is would. So guys, when we talk about would, so this is a conditional. It means that we are expressing to show conditions. For example, I would go if I had time, right? So it's a conditional statement because I would go only if I have time, right? So there is a conditional here. So in that case, when there is a conditional statement, so you are going to use would. Now, if the situation is when you are giving a polite request to the people, would you like some coffee? Or if you remember in my last video when I talked about could, in that case also I shared that in a case of a polite request you may use could also, right? So we can also say that could you pass me the salt? So now in both the statements, would you like some coffee or could you pass me the salt? In both the statements, I believe you can make a difference of would and could, right? So both can be used in a past form only for the case of polite request, right? Now, if there is some habit that you own it in the past, when I was a kid, I would go fishing every summer, right? So it was your old habit, a habit from your past. In that case also, would is the only option that you are going to use in your statements or in the fill in the blanks or of the any of the choosing the correct order. You are going to use only the would option. Now, if you have an imagined situation, right? So I would travel the world if I won the lottery, right? So this is also a condition but also an imaginary situation. So in this kind of a situation also, you the only option that comes over is would. Okay, so I believe if you make a list of all these conditions in a way that it becomes helpful for you, so I believe modal verbs is that thing that you are going to master it completely, right? So now in my upcoming video, I'm going to share another set of modal verbs where it would become much more easier also. So do subscribe to my channel, and if you feel like for practice assignments, if you feel like having it, so you may ask me in the comment box also. So of course I will share to you in the same. All right, thank you so much for watching the video and take care. Keep studying, keep growing.